Hi guys, today I'm going to be looking at Atrocitus, Legends PvP and now PvE character, I guess. I'm going to be taking a look at his powers. But first, his movement is flight. And he uses brawling as his weapon, I guess. Or you should say his fists, because it isn't really a weapon, it's just his hands. Okay, so we're going to be looking at his powers. And his first power is Rage Flow.
Life support control.
Construct a hard light flow to smash your target, damaging and knocking down enemies near it.
Enabled.
Okay, so there you go. So you can hit it from range. Like that. Could be having a kind of a distance fight and just want to smashing from there. Or I guess you can be up close and then still hit it. And it should be able to take out a couple of enemies as well. Okay, let's have a look at the second power. Iris Stomp. Stomp the ground with vengeful force, damaging and knocking down enemies nearby. So it's going to be one of those powers that you're going to have to be up close. You can't be sort of across the map from them. You're going to need to be up close so for it to work. And it just does that basically. So sort of at melee range, kind of being close. You can have maybe multiple enemies around you as well, and just hit that, and it has a knockdown effect as well. Let's just take Power Girl out a second and bring her back because her health's pretty low there, and then we'll look at the next power. So let's just get Power Girl back in here. Okay, so let's have a look at his third power. Rage Expulsion. Quickly repel a splash of rage plasma, damaging and stunning enemies in front of you. So this is the one that makes it look like he's being sick. And it has a after effect as well. Basically just kind of throwing up red plasma onto someone. Let's have one more look at that. So it causes panic as well, but it also has a sort of an after damage as well. Let's just get Power Girl back in, and then we'll have a look at the next power. Let's just look at the description for that one a second, because it doesn't actually say anything. Some of the powers normally have a second sort of paragraph underneath when it has a sort of, it adds an effect, or sort of says sort of a damage over time effect on it, but this one didn't for some reason. Because you can clearly see that there's damage going on afterwards. There's a few ticks of damage, and it causes panic as well. See, the character's just moving on their own. So let's look at the next power, which is Plasma Pool. Expel a pool of deadly rage plasma onto the ground. Any enemies caught in the pool will be damaged over time, snared and grounded. They will also take additional damage from Rage Flow, Iris Stomp, Rage Expulsion and Furious Lunge. So they will also take additional damage.
Life support control node.
So we throw that down. And as you can see, there's a damage over time effect, and it's quite a large area. So if you then use the powers listed over there, which is them first 3 powers basically, and the last one, so pretty much all the powers except from the supercharge, it causes more damage. And it's got a large area there, so if you can see, it goes all the way around there. So this is going to be effective in them big battles as well, like the 8v8, and everyone's quite close together. You could pretty much get everybody if they're quite close together. You could get everybody on the opposing team. So that's a really good power, that one. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. The next one is Furious Lunge.
Life support
Lunge
control
towards your
node
target
enabled.
with supreme hatred, damaging and stunning
Ham
enemies near
station
it.
control node enabled.
So let's try this one out.
Terrarium control node enabled.
So it's like a lunge attack. It's like the hold square in a way. If you look at that, this is just the hold square. That's hold square. Oh, sorry, that was the actual power, and that's hold square. So it does 294 damage, 246 damage, and let's try that power. You get about a little bit more damage from that, but it'll also do damage to extra enemies around you. So if you're kind of going into an area where there's more than 1 or 2 enemies in, say, like this small area here, you could use that move to get in quicker instead of the normal lunge, and it would do more damage to that area. You see that the ring, that initial ring, was this area here. So anyone caught in that area, so there could be more than one opponent in that area. Sometimes if they're defending a node, trying to hold a node, sometimes people stand quite close together, about this kind of far apart, and if you lunge one of those, you'd get both. So it's quite good. So let's try the supercharge. Let's just really supercharge first. Rage of the Butcher. Enter a brief state of rage where all damage dealt is returned as healing. So let's let him take some damage first. So enter a brief state of rage where all damage dealt is returned as healing. So let's get his health down a bit, and then we'll do the supercharge. So basically, any damage I deal to Power Girl here, I should get back in healing. I've got a little bit of health back already. So as you can see, I'm doing some damage with my weapon attacks. And the same thing's happening with the powers as well, I think. Kind of stick to that. So you get quite a lot of power back, health back, sorry.
Burn like my rage.
But yeah, he's a pretty useful character. He's got some good moves there. I like that move, especially that one, and this one. I think that would be my sort of my favourite 2 powers, I'd say, of his. And the supercharge is pretty good as well. If you're defending nodes, or you're being attacked by more than one enemy, and there's no one there to help you, you could use that supercharge, and you could probably take them down just on your own. So he's a pretty useful character, definitely for Legends. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.